Hey everybody, Mungo Dark Matter here, and welcome to Dark Matters, and welcome to another live stream with another Minecraft seed showcase. And today, just for fun, the seed is pizza with a capital P, P-I-Z-Z-A, pizza. And already, I've kind of set up, I've got already the tools and materials I need in my little toolkit to explore this thing. And over here we have our beacon. I set this up. This is where I spawned, and so if you set up this seed, you will spawn here too, where this beacon is. But even more cool, look at this. Yeah, right over here is a village. This is the closest village to a spawn point that I have ever seen. Personally, I mean, I don't think you could get much closer than that. I mean, you'd almost have to spawn in the middle of the village. And it's next to the coast, which is ultra cool. Got a little island out here. So very cool. Very cool village. And we got like some chickens around here, some cows. And of course, there's, you know, some plants that the villagers have planted. Very cool. All right, so I have to really already give this. I already have to give this seed like a thumbs up. First of all, pizza. Who can not like pizza? Second of all, village right near the spawn point. Who can hate that? All right. So, what else is around here that would be of use? Now, here's something that I don't usually really highlight. Oh, there's some pigs over there. Here's something I don't really usually highlight. But here is lava. Right nearby, very close to the spawn point. You can still see the beacon over there. This is great because, of course, you can use this to make obsidian with, which means you can make another portal. And the nether portal, if you're in survival mode, will allow you to get, you know, nether warts and stuff that are important to making potions and stuff. So if you want to get into potions and things, that's one thing you want to do is build another portal. And let's see here. Really cool landscape here, some trees here. I mean, we got all sorts of resources right around this spawn point. I'm not sure where I would personally build my house or fortress or whatever you want to build for your protection, but up here is a good possibility. Nice layout up here. There's supply of water up here, and pretty solid rock foundation to start to build stuff with. In fact, you could level this off right here. It is a snow kind of biome, which has advantages in and of itself. But see, you could level off a lot of this stone here and set up a little furnace down here to make stone bricks and build a castle up here real easily. Could be pretty nice. And you could dig down into the mountain as well and make tunnels. So that's pretty cool right there. I mean, that's pretty much the ultimate type of thing. But you also got some sheep up here, so you could, you know, farm those sheep as well. So that's a good possibility. Plus, because this is all pretty much stone, you know, if you get a creeper coming up, it's not going to blow much of it away if it explodes. Stone blocks dynamite and gunpowder don't blow through as much of them as, like, say, dirt. Like if you had dirt blocks and you put TNT down, you would blow a huge hole. Whereas with just what do you call it, stone, it would blow less of a hole. In fact, we can do a little experiment real quick to see how that would work. So we have stone right here, and I'm going to put this right here, and I'm gonna just put some dynamite here. You see, it didn't really blow that much away. I think it only blows through 2 or 3 blocks of stone. I think if you have a stone wall that's like 2 blocks thick, you're pretty safe. It may not even blow through that. If there's dynamite right outside of it, or if a creeper comes up. Now let's go over here to one of these hillsides and put it on the dirt and see a comparison. I'm having way too much fun with TNT. You can see that blows a lot more away. It's blown probably 2-3 times the amount away. So dirt has a lot less resistance to an explosion than stone does. All the blocks have different, qualities, and when you try to blow them up, how many they'll damage, and it kind of mirrors real life a little bit. I mean, it's not exactly proportional, but the idea is that if you were trying to set dynamite on stone as opposed to dirt, it would blow up less stone than it would dirt. Now, what else do we got here? Oh, now there's something that I've been exploring, and I found something out because I realized when I initially was going around in what are they? Ocean monuments. It seemed like it was brighter down there, and it was because I was using night vision, which is a potion. But you can also do it through a command, a Minecraft command, as long as you have cheats on. And I might start to use that down in the fortresses, and if I find any more, what do you call it? Ocean monuments. In fact, let's turn it on now, because if we turn it on now, it's called effect. I think we need an @ and a P, which means nearest player or myself. And then it is called night _vision. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nines. And then there is 256, which is a level. And true. And if I put true, I should not have 255. If I put true, it should not show the actually I probably want 254. Let's go 254. All right, so we have night vision now. We can see through the water. You can see a lot better now. And so with night vision on, we can not only see better when we go down looking at the ocean monuments, but we can see underwater better. And so if you're in creative mode looking for one, or even if you're in survival mode and you just want to use the cheat, you can do it. Or you can make a potion for survival mode. Also, you can have, there's an underwater breathing potion, I believe. for when you're in survival mode. The problem with survival mode and exploring ocean monuments is you need to be able to breathe underwater. All right, so we can see way under the water, as you can see with night vision on here, and I don't see any ocean monuments around here, but we can see way off into the distance. It's pretty cool. And if it gets to be night, it will look like daylight pretty much, except the sky will be dark. But when we look at the ground or down around us, we'll be able to see more. And I think I'm going to start to use this night vision command more in these seed showcases, because we can actually see under the water and stuff. So it's pretty cool. Otherwise, during the daytime, it looks pretty much the same. And here we're finding another village up here. Right ahead. Oh, this is a pretty elaborate village right here. This part of it's up on a hill over here. There are some pretty cool... Ah, and there's another village in the distance here. So, like, this is like... The pizza seed is, like, got all sorts of villages around. This is just really pretty awesome. I have to give it 2 thumbs up for this thus far. Here's another village right here. I'd like to find an ocean monument. I do not see one around, though. I should throw the ender eyes. Well, the ender eye is pointing out into the ocean anyway. So that's fine with me, because like I said, I am looking for ocean monuments. It's pretty cool. We can see all these cliffs down here. We go underwater. Let's go down here underwater real quick with this night vision on. We can't really see. Oh, there we go. It's a little harder to see even with night vision underwater. That's kind of weird. Oh, you can actually see better if we're just slightly above the water and looking down. Interesting. What's this out here? There's like a little island with just one tree on it. That's kind of interesting. But what else is on here? Oh, those are just blocks of grass. There's another island out here with like one tree on it. Guess it wants us to go over here. Oh, this way. Bunch of octopuses. Oh, nice little island right here. Wow. It's really interesting looking with this night vision at the ocean. You can see, you know, the valleys and stuff under it where you would not, even if you go under the water with night vision. And there we can see an ocean monument. Even with night vision underwater, it's a little harder to see, as you can see underwater. And there's the ocean monument. And so let's go down underwater here. Guess we need to really go forward. Alright, this is the ocean monument now. You see how the water makes it look a little bit murky, or you can't see as far in the distance. It's fairly realistic because you want to be able to. Here are the guardians of the ocean monument. These things can like stun you. There's also like a huge, I need to go up here a little bit. There's also a huge guardian. Oops. Somewhere in this complex, if I can manage to get in. Let's see here. All right, so we're inside here. This thing is like a little maze. These are these sea lantern lights. But, you know, if we don't have night vision on, you can barely see in here, even with these lanterns in here. So the night vision is kind of important. Let's get that out of our way. Something's... Alright, I think we're on the bottom level. Look at that. Those things are really kind of creepy, I guess. Any way you look at it. Just kind of digging through here. Yeah, it's cool to get a better look at one of these using the night vision. Very cool. I actually checked out my old video of when I first went into one of these things. What is this? Oh, this might be the chamber with the really... Oh, I think that is the really big one. Yeah, that's the big... bad guardian, I think. Or maybe not. No, I think it's even bigger than that. Well, those are the regular guardians. Anyway, somewhere in here... Oh, maybe it's up here higher. Oh, this is where we came down through. Maybe it's up higher here. Well, that took us right out. Ooh, that was a little creepy. Let's see if we can drop down here. Oh, that's underneath it. There it is. It was somewhere in like the center. I thought it was lower down like that. That There it is. That's the huge, like, I forget what they call it, the Super Guardian or whatever. Yeah. And get out of here. Those things can stun you in, what is it? Survival mode. Oh, it's night. See, you can see now, even though it's night, we can see really well if we look down. The sky is still dark. That's pretty cool with night vision on. Now I need to figure out what way I was going. Alright, let's see if we can find this stronghold now. Already, I mean, this is like in contention for one of the top seeds of August. Well, we're way out here. We're way out here in the ocean. There's nothing around except a few islands. Oh, there's another ocean monument. I think, unless I went in a circle. Yeah, I think that's it's hard to keep track. It's hard to keep. Oh. There's an ocean monument there. There's an ocean monument here. So there are multiple ocean monuments in this place. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, you can see down really well in the water with night vision on. I got turned around here a little bit. Hold on a second here. Let me check something. All right. Yeah, it looks like that's good. Okay, I had to check something really quick. All right. Let's continue to wander along here. Wow. Kind of be cool if there was a way you could drain the ocean out on some of these worlds just to see what was under them. I mean, we can see now, but I mean, just to see what it would be like if they were above water. I'm lost here. All right. I'm kind of lost here at the moment. There's an ocean monument. I'm not sure if it's one of the ones we saw before or not. There seem to be multiple monuments here. Oh, it looks like we're on to something here. The Eye of Ender says we need to dig down here. Now what I like to do is I like to take these lanterns. If this were in survival mode, that would give us light and it would block the water. And if we didn't have night vision on, it would help us see. But this is pretty deep down here. This would be hard to get into without night vision. Oh. How unfortunate that is, huh? Look, we're like surrounded by creeper and enderman. Which leads me to believe we are very close to the end portal. Of course, there's got to be an end portal if there's a stronghold, but we might be like right next to it. So there's a fountain. And there it is. There's the end portal. And there are already two ender eyes in there. So that means you need less to open up the portal. Let me check something here again. Wanted to get back into that. Back to the game. All right. All right, so we found the end portal. We found several ocean monuments. We tried out night vision. We still have night vision on down here, so we haven't had to put up any torches. We can see pretty well down here. Without night vision, it would be dark in a lot of this. I mean, right here, we'd be able to see because the lava would light it up. We found, I believe, 3 villages. One spawned right next to this spot, which was very cool. And yeah, looks like a very cool seed here. Let me see here. I think what I'm going to do, instead of wandering around the slow way back to my spawn spot, what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump through here into the end. Looks like I have to dig my way out. Actually, I have to dig up. See, it looks weird down here because I have night vision on. What does it say about the night vision back? Night vision. Because I'm in creative mode, it's indefinite, I guess. And plus I use the cheat command. Alright, so what I'm going to do is to get back to my spawn point really quick. I'm going to just jump off here. Respawn, and I should be back to my spawn point. Well, close to it. It's right here. And there's the original village. Alright, so that's it for this episode and this Minecraft Seed Showcase. Once again, the seed was pizza with a capital P. P-I-Z-Z-A. And really cool map. That's all I can say. Lots of villages. Village closest I've ever seen to a spawn point. Pretty about much as close as you can get without almost being in the village, practically. I guess you could get a little bit closer, but hey, that's about as close as you could expect. And there were a couple other more villages we found out here. Several ocean monuments. Looks like a great seed. Anyway, thank you for joining me, or thank you for watching later on YouTube. This video, which will be posted automatically after the live stream. I'm Ungo Dark Matter, and this has been Dark Matters. And whatever you do, make sure you enjoy playing Minecraft. I will see you later.